at the grind. Huge news this morning. Hold on, let me fix this because the lighting's terrible. Gosh, sound like the kids are about to fall through the roof upstairs. Huge news, guys. I got down to 206.4 this morning, which is the smallest I have been, the lowest weight I've been since I started this journey way back 17, 18 months ago. So I'm down 200, or I'm down to 206.4, which is 90 or 96.6 pounds total of weight loss so far. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Like, it was very extremely emotional this morning with the massive change. I am absolutely geeked. I'm excited to see what the next 3 to 4 days, next week's going to look like. But obviously my next big goal is to get down to 203. At 203, I can officially say I've lost 100 pounds. So I'm locked in. We're at the 30 days of perfection. Things are going really well. Things are moving in the right direction. The abs are starting to pop. The chest is starting to pop. Again, hit my lowest weight so far this morning since I started this journey way back when, and I'm down 96.6 pounds. So we're going to do back today. I'm going to avoid deadlifts because I'm feeling slightly off today. So don't want to push limits, but I'm going to hit some back today. Let's begin. Ugh. Guys, if you're just popping in, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I would truly appreciate that. We got 8 of y'all beautiful folks in here. Tap that screen, hit that like button. All right. Feels good. Feeling really good today. What up, Masha? How you doing? Yeah, we kind of just refurbished the channel into something that works. But, wow, I forgot to plug this phone in, and it is going to die. Yep, right now. Thanks for all those likes, guys. Sorry, I forgot to plug the phone in. My TT account's going to go. My phone's going to die. Congrats on all the hard work. You're an inspiration. Do you have a video of your meal plan at all? From what I have seen, it's close to keto. No, nothing really close to keto. Actually, I just follow a very strict diet. I pretty much eat the same thing. If you do, go to my Facebook page. I do have my diet posted, the times I eat, what I eat, and everything is listed on my Facebook page. I probably should make a video of it and post it here. I just simply haven't yet. But my diet's pretty simple. I do a protein shake every morning with black coffee, and then after that, I go to 1 cup chicken, 1 cup rice, 1 cup broccoli, and then that's for my next 2 meals. And then for my 4th meal of the day, I do 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, and then a cup of non-fat cottage cheese, and then some kind of fruit. I pretty much eat the same thing every single day. Recently, I've been adding the fruit or the cottage cheese to my eggs before I cook it. Makes your eggs more runny, more milky, and it adds a lot of flavor. And then I usually season it with popcorn seasoning. You look great. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Masha. I appreciate that. All right, guys. So let's hit this second set. I celebrate 100-pound weight loss. Share your fitness journey tips. Thanks, man. Hey, Danny.
Give Mom.
Hey, grab me your mom's charger, the bigger one, next to her bed.
Okay.
I forgot to charge this phone, guys. It's probably going to die, then I'll have to restart the live here in a little bit, but that's okay. All right. Give me.
Hey, Dad. Does your PlayStation 3 still work?
I don't have no clue, buddy.
Well, I found it under your bed. Well, Mom's sister cleaned it up, so just wondering if it does. See you later.
See ya. Well, guys, I'm absolutely shocked that I was able to get that plugged in before it died. So, I guess the live will stay as I was able to get it plugged in. What up, Donna? How you doing? Awesome. Thanks for the information. Yeah, so now, again, like if you add me on Facebook, it's Brandon Tilson, Tilson. I have my entire diet listed out there. But again, feel free to shoot me any message on either IG or really any platform, and I can send it to you too. Dang, you're fit. Did you lose a lot of weight? Yeah, I've lost 96 pounds. And as of this morning, I'm down to my lowest weight I've been so far since I started this journey. Serious question, are you gay? Deborah, I am not gay. I am married, but I do get asked that quite often. You look insane. Thanks, I appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like, and then head up and hit that subscribe button. I would truly, truly appreciate that, guys. Once I get to 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to walk on stage and do an all-natural bodybuilding competition. So I would truly, truly appreciate that love and support. Well, Masha, sorry, I missed your comment. All right, guys, let's move on. Better put my shoes on. I keep not wearing my shoes and then bashing my toes, and I broke my baby toe the other day. Your back looks great. I'm actually going to have someone come down here in a second and actually film this from the back so I can actually see it, because I always do it from the side because that's where I set up my tripod. So I'm really kind of curious to see what lat pull downs look like. Thanks for all those likes, guys. I appreciate that. All right. Just a second, guys. Hey, Danny. Danny. Tell Mom to come here. All right, guys, and I think I'm gonna have to add more weight to this too, as I think I need a little more. Mosh, you'd be surprised the questions I get asked from people all the time, or even the messages I receive from people. It is wild anymore. You are 100% correct. All right, so, what's that? It does smell down here. It's also cold down here today, but I don't want to turn on the heater. because it'll warm up the top of the house. All right, so one of the things is I never get like a good view from like my back when I do this. So I'm gonna take this off the tripod and actually hand it to you and have you like film like from probably like right there.
Okay.
So, Masha, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Discuss a 100-pound weight loss journey. Share your tips. All right, give me just a second. Yes, and I will. Masha, thank you so much for that gift. I appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Today, I hit the lowest amount in my weight loss journey so far. I've lost 96.4? I can't remember. 96.6 pounds so far. Like, I'm super excited. I locked in. I started my 30 days of perfection on Monday. I'm actually down 8 pounds. That's Monday. Mind you, a majority of that's water weight from depleting the glycogen in the system. But I'm going to hit my 4th set here, so give me just a second. Okay, so the camera's facing this way.
I was gonna say, please don't have a face on me.
Okay. All right. Oh! How did that look?
Okay, that'll be a good video to put.
All right, guys, give me just a second. I wish I had your motivation. Well, that's your first mistake is take and remove the word motivation and replace it with discipline. Motivation, you show up when you feel like it. Discipline, you show up when it's on the schedule. I did not feel like working out today. I'm tired. I've worked probably 60 hours this week so far, and it's just Friday, and I wasn't feeling working out. However, today was on the schedule to lift weights. So somebody earlier asked me, like, what is my secret to losing weight and losing 100 pounds? The secret is literally just showing up for yourself every single day. Like, you don't make excuses. Like, on Saturday, Sunday, you write up your plan for the beginning of the week, and then you lock in and you stay to that plan. Like, if you have cardio scheduled, you do cardio. If you have lifting weights scheduled, you do lifting weights. Like, all too often, we just constantly cheat ourselves because we quit halfway through, or, you know, that cheeseburger with a friend or that beer with a buddy just sounds better than, you know, doing what you're supposed to do. And so then, like, you do it for 2 or 3 days while it sounds good, and then you lose that motivation, and then you just fall off, and then you do that yo-yo effect where, you know, you do good for 3 days and bad for 3 days, and then and you can't figure out, and then you just get frustrated because you're like, I've tried all these things and nothing ever works. Well, you've tried all these things, but you never stay consistent with it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. So for me, when I did the 30 days of perfection for the month of January, I locked in for 30 days. No cheat meals, no candy, no snacks, no extra bullshit. And by doing that, I lost 24 pounds in the month of January. All natural, no TRT, no peptides, no injections, no nothing. The only supplements I was taking was C4 pre-workout and protein shakes in the morning as a meal replacement. So it's not a secret. It's just literally being a calorie deficit every single day and showing up for yourself. So for me, I was doing 65 minutes of cardio 6 days a week. I was lifting weights 5 days a week, and I was eating an incredibly healthy diet. I was still eating 2,000 calories, 4 meals a day, and then I ate a couple rice cakes. So it's probably closer to 2,200 calories a day. So it's just about being consistent. And again, that consistency doesn't have to happen all the time. I had good days, I had bad days. I had good weeks, I had bad weeks. I had good months, I had bad months. But it's all about having more consistent good days than it is having more consistent bad days. It just feels cold and damp down here, so I'm turning my heater on for a second. Pale? Yeah, I'm pretty pale. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Thanks, Mumu. Thanks for that follow. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, guys. So we did 4 sets of lat pull downs. Now we're gonna move over into bent over rows. That felt pretty good. Freddie, what was my highest weight? Freddie, my highest weight was 303. So at my biggest, what's up, Brittany? What's up, Annie? So at my biggest, I was 303 pounds. I was in size 42 waist, and I was in a 2XL shirt. And so as of today, I'm down to a large shirt. I'm down to like a 32 size pants, and I'm down to 206.4 as of this morning. So I've lost 96.6 pounds. My big goal is to get down to be, 100 pounds. So my next big goal I'm really pushing towards is to get down to 303 or 203, because that is 100 pounds of weight loss, and that's really what will have me excited. Funky, I had my gallbladder removed. I don't know if you can see it, but I have scar here and here, and then I think over here where they surgically went in and removed it. Congrats. Hello from Austin. Welcome in from Austin, man. Guys, thanks for all that love and support. Thank you for all those likes. I truly appreciate that. Thank you, Masha. Have you filled out those job applications yet? Jay, I did a while ago, buddy. I am just waiting to hear back. Good for you, man. Brilliant. Thanks. I appreciate that. I was in 3s and I'm in large now. Dude, that's awesome. From 3XL to large, that's crazy. And it's funny, guys. So like when I started this journey, my boxers were size were 2XL, and now I have larges on now, and they're actually way too big. And so like the next step is I'm gonna have to now buy medium boxers, which to me just seems insane. Like I never thought I'd be in mediums. Like last time I went to the store, I probably should have bought mediums, but I'm like, there's just no way. Like body dysmorphia was telling me that like you cannot be in that size yet. So I need to go in and rebuy boxers, and I'm gonna have to get medium. So I'm pretty excited about that. Crazy how much 10 pounds can make everything so much difficult. All right, guys, if you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Guys, it's crazy. Like you can still see like the loose skin here, but it's definitely not as bad like as it once was before like I started losing some of the weight. Like, and it's funny because at even like 215, like I feel like there was a lot more loose skin that was like hanging over, because I think just the fat was pushing out on the extra loose skin. So I'm pretty excited to see how things are going to be. Like once I can get down probably another 10 pounds and really see like if I can get the lower abs to pop, to see how much like loose skin is here, see if I'm gonna have to get like a tummy tuck or like what's gonna happen. But Freddie, it's all about how you feel. And Freddie, I feel great, man. I feel absolutely amazing. Like this is the best I felt. Like this morning when I stepped on the scale and I weighed myself, I truly got emotional because like, again, this is the lowest I've been so far in this journey. Just a second, guys. Like I said, stepping on the scale this morning and being the lowest I've been so far in this journey is incredibly emotional, because it's like I put in all this hard work. I've skipped pizza, I've skipped cheeseburgers, I've eaten healthy. Like it is crazy to like now be at the lowest I've been so far. So that means every time I step on the scale after this point, I should be the lowest I am so far. And to me, it's very, very emotional. It's very raw. It just goes to show that like when you put in the work every day and show up, like you can really achieve greatness. And so for me, it's like I'm starting to see rewards of all the hard work I've started to put in. So it's been absolutely amazing. What up, Nastia? How you doing? What up, Random? How you doing? No tummy tuck. I'm 13 years old and I can deadlift 300 pounds, bench 200, and I do baseball wrestling. That's awesome, Marlon. That is awesome. Those are good weights for someone your size and your age. Ugh. those that are new to the channel, I highly encourage you to go back and look at some of the old videos and really see where I came from, because like I was big. Face was all blown up, stomach stuck out to here, like real big. So if you see me now and then, I look like two different people. I went over and actually my neighbor's dog wandered into my garage last night, and it was probably like 9, a little bit after 9, so it was dark out. I picked up the dog and went and knocked on my neighbor's door. And of course, you know, people freak out when you knock on the door after dark. And I'm like holding this dog. I'm like, hey, your dog wandered in my garage. And he's like, where are you? I'm like, bro, I've been your neighbor for like 10 years now. He's like, oh, I didn't even recognize you, but because I've lost so much weight and people haven't really seen me that much because it's been winter, like my neighbor didn't even recognize me. It was absolutely wild. Sharing a 96.6 weight loss journey, asking for fitness tips. You remember Masha? Thanks, Freddie. Have a good one. I'm trying to keep it, but still don't have my old six-pack. You got to get back into it, man. You got to get into it and you got to lock in. Do you work out videos for people who don't have YouTube? Brittany, I share all my stuff. Like right now I'm live on TT and YouTube at the same time. And I share all my stuff on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. So all my videos I share on all platforms. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Happy Boy. I appreciate that. All right. So adding the 5 pounds to this was definitely made it a hell of a lot more difficult. So let's see how this goes. Whew. 8 was everything I had. Man, I keep getting super lightheaded. Give me a second, guys. I gotta run upstairs to go grab my water. All right, I'm back. All right, you're 5'9", 157. Yeah, so you're deadlifted almost double your weight and almost 50 pounds more than you weigh. That's absolutely awesome. Like, keep it up, man. Whew. I definitely didn't eat enough today so far. I've only eaten one meal, and I could definitely tell as it's starting to kick my butt. So I've only had about 500 calories in me so far. So we'll see what happens. As soon as I'm done working out, I'll probably go upstairs and have like a protein shake or something like that. What up, Ezra? How you doing, man? What up, the GOAT? You're 6'3" at 14. I'm also 6'3". Masha, how are the boxers? The babies are doing great. The dogs are doing well. They were actually down here yesterday when I was doing my abs workout, and they're licking my face and causing chaos, and it was a whole thing. So they're all doing extremely well. They're just beautiful babies. Beautiful, beautiful babies. I was so tired last night that I didn't take my allergy meds, and I could definitely tell. It is absolutely miserable right now. Like, I can't breathe at all. Have a good one, Marlon. Appreciate it, man. All right, guys. So next we're gonna move over. Let's see. I'll drop this down the rest of the way. We're gonna move over to seated rows. So. Ugh. I have a gut feeling this is not going to be enough weight, but we'll see what happens. Oh. All right, we'll add 30 pounds to it. Add 30 pounds to it and see how that goes. All right, guys, we need 2 more of y'all beautiful folks. If you haven't done so already, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Let's see if we can get up to 20 likes in the first 30 minutes of the live. I would appreciate that, guys. So keep tapping that screen, hit that like button, head up and hit that subscribe. Whew. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Day can only go up from here, guys. I'm telling you, after I weighed myself this morning, like I was just so ecstatic. Like I could not believe that, again, I reached another goal. I just keep moving the bar each time I reach something. I just keep pushing the limits and changing where the goal is. So once I get to 6,000 subscribers on YouTube, I cannot wait to walk on stage to do a bodybuilding competition. We're going to Florida here on May 1st. So I plan on being just absolutely shredded by the time I go to Florida. So that way, and I don't plan, unless I have to, I don't plan on wearing a shirt. Like I want to go to the beach, lay out by the pool, and just be absolutely just yoked is the plan. Hopefully you remember me, but thanks, Miss Brittany. I appreciate that. That is the plan, is to continue just to keep pushing myself. Like, and I'm just a normal guy. Like, there's nothing special to me. I don't have great genetics. Like, I'm 6'3" is like maybe the only advantage I got. But outside of that, like what I'm doing, everybody else has the ability to do. So the only thing stopping you from achieving your goals is you. It's fear of failure. It might be fear of success, fear of letting other people down. But the reality is, it's only you versus you every single day. Like, so as long as you show up and do the best for you, that's all that matters. Because you're not competing against me, you, Tom, Dick, or Harry. It's literally you versus you every single day. That's it. So what do I have on there? All right. Whew. What's up, Robert? How you doing, man? I say believe in what you tell yourself, not what others tell you. Oh, that's how I am, Miss Brittany. I 100%. Sometimes I just use the haters as a way to motivate myself. And not only that, but sometimes it's just to create content. So people say stuff that gives me a lot the ability to say something smart back and then clip a video later on. But trust me, none of these people that say anything in here don't hurt my feelings. Like, the thing is, I know I'm showing up for myself and for my family every single day, and that's all I can do. Like, it is what it is. Tons of people have opinions on the internet, but again, you'll never hear anybody talk shit about you that's doing better than you. It's just that simple. Only haters that are sitting on the couch, not achieving anything, not doing anything, are the people that are going to talk shit and try to make you feel bad about yourself. So Al, I kind of talked to you about it a little bit. So like my story kind of starts like I went to a water park with my family. I was extremely overweight. I went down a slide. I ended up flipping off the tube. I ended up hurting myself. And it was at that moment where I just realized like, bro, you are fat as fuck. You are a disgrace. You are ugly. Like, it is ridiculous. And you need to make a change to better yourself and your family. And it was at that moment is when I locked in and just said, listen, like I'm going to finish up this family vacation. When I return on Sunday, Monday, we're starting. So I did. And I started that journey and I had some really good weeks. I would diet really well, then have a cheat day like on Saturday or Sunday. I would go 2 weeks and then have a single cheat day. But essentially I just locked in. It's crazy. I'd lost the first 50 pounds in like 6 months and I didn't really notice a huge difference. Like I was still extremely overweight even at 50 pounds. And then it's like, okay, then my next goal was 60 pounds, then 70 pounds, then 80 pounds. And then it's like, once I got to 80, then it got a lot more difficult to get the weight off. And then it's like, it was slowly trickling, 2 pounds here, a pound there, maybe a couple pounds every couple weeks. But then that's when the real grind starts to happen and you just really got to lock into like what it is you want to achieve. And so then I did the 30 days of perfection in January. So in January, I lost 24 pounds. Again, some of it was water weight, some previous weight I had gained over Christmas break. And then like I kind of like ebbed and flowed in February. And then, I got sick. So I took 10 days off this month where I didn't lift, didn't eat healthy, didn't really, I didn't do any cardio, but I got really sick with COVID. And so then at that point, I like finally got back at the gym on Monday. I'm like, I got to lock in. So I started another 30 days of perfection. So as of right now, we're on day 6. I've been perfect so far today. We're going to remain perfect for the next 30 days. See what the human body can do when we really lock in for a full 30 days again. So when I started this journey, I was 214.8. As of this morning, I'm 206.4. And my real goal by the end of this is to be at least 200 by the end of the month. So, and then ultimate goal, I don't really care about how much I weigh, but I really want to get down to like 10% body fat. Still not enough weight. Well, at least now we know moving forward, we gotta go significantly heavier. Significantly heavier. Yeah, Brittany, I put the weights have to match on the same side or it'll be uneven and it'll be super awkward, especially because this is based on a pulley system. Like it would really mess up the pulley system. So yeah, the weights have to be the same on each side. Whew. What up, Marco? How you doing, man? I had to speed up the workout. I'm definitely taking too much time in between sets. How you doing? Whew. My allergies are off the chain today. Ugh. Whew. That was a good time. Oh. Have to go. Glad I got to see everybody. Thanks, Masha. I appreciate that support. All right, I'm going to lift this back up a little bit. All right, guys, so we did 4 sets of lat pull downs. We did 4 sets of bent over rows. We did 4 sets of seated cable pulls. And then now I'm going to do basically straight arm pull downs. Obviously, I'm limited to what I have here. I don't have any. I wish I had the ability to do like pull-ups or anything like that. But you guys, if you guys are new in here, please head up, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe, show some love and support. I would truly, truly appreciate that, guys. As all of my platforms have started to grow quite a bit. I'm currently working on a video about all the messages I've received from people telling them how inspirational my story is, how my story has basically allowed them to feel like they have the ability to do the same thing. Because again, I'm all natural. I'm not on any kind of chemicals or anything ridiculous. So just know if you guys want to make a change, you guys want to lose weight, you guys want to do better for yourself, feel free to send me a private message. If you're watching on YouTube and you can't do that, feel free to add me on any different platform where you can send private messages. If you have any questions on how I did it, what my diet looks like, what my exercises look like, feel free to send me a private message and I absolutely got you guys. And if you're watching over here, guys, we've got 22 likes. Let's get 3 more of y'all beautiful folks. Hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 25 likes for this live. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Whew. That feels good. What up, Lazy? How you doing, man? Whew. I add a little bit of weight to this. I can't wait for like me to be able to go like this in the side and just have like this gone here. Like this here, this is the extra skin here and here, it sucks, but there's still quite a bit of like fat here and here that I've got to continue to work on. So that is my goal, is to continue to get off this next 10 to 15 pounds of fat. That's, you know, that lower belly fat, super annoying. Like that little ham hock stuff you have here is annoying. So I'll be excited to lose these last extra pounds. Like that is my big goal of what I'm working on this month. So gonna continue grinding it out, showing it each day, following a healthy diet, and see what happens in the next 25 days left. We have 25 days left of the 30 days of perfection. Whew. That's wild. Al, oh my goodness, guys, that's crazy. I'm an idiot. Oh, that is absolutely wild. All right, guys, so I have 2 sets of tricep push downs left, or not tricep push downs, lat pull downs left. So and then I'm gonna hop on the treadmill. So I'm gonna go use this bathroom real quick, and then we'll finish up these 2 sets, and then we'll hop on the treadmill. That's funny, guys. I cannot believe that I left it on mute. Thanks, Tucker. I went to the bathroom, and so I muted it for a second, and I completely forgot to turn it off. What up, Marco? How's it going, man? Oh, guys, I feel great today. Like I've accomplished, like hitting another goal this morning felt pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. All right, but let's move over to the treadmill. All right. All right, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to make it better, and I made it just 10 times worse. There we go. All right. I only did 20 minutes of cardio yesterday because I felt like by the time I got home, lifted weights, did abs, and everything else, like 20 minutes. Like I still did a 2-hour workout, but 20 minutes of cardio was simply all I had in me yesterday. But that's okay. Because I told myself, like, this time for 30 days of perfection, like I'm not going to absolutely destroy myself. Like I'll do the best I can. I'll still do cardio 5 to 6 days a week. I'll follow a perfect diet, and I'll lift weights, and I'll watch the weight come off. So it is what it is at this point. Whew. My hips hurt from leg day still. I did legs on Tuesday. My legs still hurt today, which is absolutely wild. Oh. Guys, I need 2 more of y'all beautiful folks. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 30 likes. Steroids? Right, Jeffrey, because yeah, you know, I'd have to turn sideways, talk through a door if I was on steroids, man, I promise you that. Like, I am 100% all natural, man, but again, if that makes you feel better about yourself, I appreciate the compliment. Actually, I love when people tell me I'm on steroids or TRT, because it's like, man, I must really be doing something right if that's what people think. So, I appreciate you, bro. A little bit of cardio after back day. But again, guys, oops. If you guys haven't done so already, double tap that screen. We are now 1 like away for 30 likes for this live. So, double tap that screen. I would truly, truly appreciate it. Is this live? Yes, Paul. This is 100% live, man. Thanks, Paul. Appreciate that. We are officially now at 30 likes. So I appreciate you. Hold on, just drop something. Ugh. Well, guys, I got my workout in pretty quick. So usually takes me about an hour to lift weights, and I've been on the treadmill. So it was about 45 minutes to get the lift in today, which is a pretty solid timing for me. I'm happy about that. And I did abs yesterday, so I didn't have to do them today. So yesterday we did shoulders, traps, and abs, which took us about an hour and 25 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes. And then I did 20 minutes of cardio. So we worked out for about 2 hours yesterday. Do I take any days off? Yes, Paul. So Wednesday, I worked at my first job from 8:30 to 4:30. I worked at my second job from 4:30 to 8. So by the time I got home, it was 9 o'clock. Actually, it was later than that. Now I think about it. I got home later. And so I took Wednesday completely off. Whatever time, I don't even remember what time I got home Wednesday. But I took Wednesday off. Actually, I don't think I got home until it was 10, 11 o'clock. Now I think about it. Took Wednesday off. And then tomorrow I'll just do cardio, but I won't lift weights tomorrow. So I lift weights 5 days a week, and my days always change depending on my work schedule. And then I try to do cardio 6 days a week. That's my goal, is to do it 6 days a week, but a minimum of 5 days. And then I follow a perfect diet every single day. So I pretty much try to eat the same thing every single day. The only time it ever changes is on the weekend. Sometimes I don't eat the same thing, but basically Monday through Friday, I do a protein shake for breakfast with black coffee. And then from that, I go to 2 meals of rice, chicken, and broccoli. And then my fourth meal of the day is 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites, 1 cup non-fat cottage cheese for casein protein, and then some kind of fruit. Recently, I've been doing quite a bit of pears, because I think pears are delicious. And then I do a lot of blackberries, a lot of cherries, and pineapple, which tend to be my favorite. Do I eat organic vegetables? Paul, I'll be honest with you, I don't really pay attention or even care about that stuff. I do frozen broccoli. It's a lot easier to meal prep, as I usually, and I can't even say my wife does all my meal prep for 3 to 4 days at a time. So she'll meal prep, like, I think she just meal prep Friday for Fridays, or for Saturday, Sunday, like Monday, and then Monday or Tuesday she'll meal prep for the rest of the week. So usually it's 3 to 4 days meal prep, and then wash, rinse, and repeat, as it's very difficult. You can't meal prep pretty much every day. Nobody has time for that, especially with having 2 kids, and we run a very successful rental business and everything else that life provides. You just got to do what you got to do. And I just pre-measure out all my stuff. She pre-measures out all my stuff in containers. It's 1 cup rice, 1 cup chicken, and usually 1 cup broccoli, and meal prep. So I think she's making, 2 meals a day times, say, 4 days. So you're looking at 8 meals she'll usually make at a time. But again, it works. And it's funny because, like, by the time like day 3 or 4, like, the rice starts to dry out a little bit. So before I warm it up in the microwave, I'll add a little bit of water to it, and like it re-steams it, and it's just like brand new, and it really works. So, and half the time I eat my food cold, because as a social worker I spend so much time in the community, I don't have the opportunity to warm up my food. So I will literally just eat it cold. Like, in the beginning of the week, I'll throw 4 or 5 spoons in there, so that way I have them with me, and then I eat most of my food cold. Like, it is what it is. Like, all too often, food has become such a social construct in society, and we eat for the idea that it provides us with dopamine, and it makes us feel good about ourselves. First, the whole purpose of food is to nurture the body. So when you start thinking of it that way, it's a lot easier to eat healthier day after day. What up, Mike? How's it doing? How you doing, brother? Guys, if you're watching on the Book of Faces, double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly, truly appreciate that, guys. So, we did back today. We did 4 sets of
lat pull downs. We did 4 sets of, what do we do next? 4 sets of bent over rows. Then we did 4 sets of seated rows. And then we did 4 sets of straight arm pull downs. So 16 sets for back day. Now we're going to do our cardio. So plan is for at least 60 minutes today, but we'll see how we feel today because I wasn't very hungry this morning, so I've only eaten 1 meal today. So it is, what time is it, guys? It is 3:40 and I've only eaten 500 calories so far today. So we'll kind of see what happens. Whew. But I feel pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I feel good, I feel strong. Guys, if you're watching on Facebook, somebody comment, because again, none of the comments are showing up, so I'm wondering if it's just me or if nobody's actually commenting. So, someone say hi, bite me, something. Let me know if I can see the comments. What up, Rich? What was my highest weight? That's really weird. Sorry guys, I can't see any of the comments, so maybe it's just me. But my highest weight so far was 303 pounds, so. Alright. Thanks, Nickerson, I appreciate you. My highest weight was 303 pounds. Yeah, that's when I really realized that 6'3", 300 pounds, I'm just a disgrace. And so it was at that point is when I decided to lock in and start to lose the weight. Father, help. That's weird. Comment. Swing and sway from side to side. Nah. But the key when you do cardio is actually moving your arms is another way of burning calories. A lot of people will like hold on to the treadmill here in the front, not realizing that if you move your arms back and forth, you're going to continue to burn calories. Like all too often, just moving the body burns calories. So not only do I do stuff on the treadmill, but while at work, I purposely park out as far as I can. I take the stairs by taking the elevator. Simply moving the body and getting more steps in throughout the day burns more calories. The more calories you burn, the more fat you're going to burn. Not only that, but even if you're not even trying to lose weight, but the more calories you burn, the more food you're allowed to eat. So that's what I'm kind of excited for. That way, once I return to back to like a normal or what would be considered like a moderation, I'm going to still continue a lot of these same behaviors so I can eat more food at night because let's be honest, food is delicious. I was 366 pounds. Now I'm almost 300 in a year. Richard, that is absolutely awesome, man. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. That is a huge accomplishment. Losing 60 pounds. Stay locked in, brother. You got this. But just know, someone who's lost 96 pounds, I am proud of you for all the work you've done. So, you should be proud of yourself. Upper chest is more aesthetic than the lower chest. Is it? Well, that's probably because I was fat, man. Like, I was fat. And so, I probably have extra skin here, like I have here. You can see the skin kind of shaking and loose around here at the bottom. Like this is all extra skin from being fat. Like I got it here on the side. So at this point, I'm just going to continue to drop the weight as planned and kind of see what happens in the moment. Because I can't control the loose skin at this point. I'm putting an oil on it daily to kind of help it moisturize it. So that way it helps to kind of absorb back in. But I'm going to be losing the weight. And then if I will have like a tummy tuck surgery or a skin removal surgery, whatever they want to call it, to remove the extra skin. But right now I'm not stressing about that because that's not something I have the ability to control over. What I have control over currently is my ability to show up and lift weights, my ability to do cardio, and my ability to follow a clean diet. So those are the 3 things I am focusing on right now. But again, I appreciate the compliment, man. Whew. Again, guys, we got 35 likes over there on YouTube. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. I would truly appreciate that, guys. Let's see if we can get up to 40 likes for the live. Don't keep dropping weight, bro. You're going to have more loose skin, and you don't need surgery. Tavon, here's the thing, man. And this is what people keep telling me. Like, I'm not concerned about that. Like, I want to get my body fat percentage down to 10%. Like, if that causes more loose skin, I'm okay with that. But again, I want to get down to 10%. I want to walk on stage and do a bodybuilding competition. It's something I've wanted to do my entire life. I've never been this motivated, this dedicated to anything. So, my plan is to drop down. I'm going to finish the 30 days of perfection. I'm going to get a DEXA scan done at the local college to see what my body fat percentage is, and then go from there. Yeah, bro, as long as you're healthy, that's all that matters. And Richard, that is, man. Like, my doctor wanted to put me on blood pressure medication when I was bigger because my blood pressure was high. I was drinking tons of energy drinks, and I have a very stressful job. So it was at that moment, that I really had to make a change. What's up, little Timmy? How you doing, man? Just do more abs. You look cut. Thanks. I do abs 3 times a week right now. So I did abs yesterday. My ab workout usually takes about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on the day. So I train abs 3 days a week right now. So basically, I do every other day roughly. So like I did them yesterday. I won't do them tomorrow, and then I'll do them again on Monday, and then start my rotation over. So my goal is just to continue pushing limits and see what happens. Like, I have goals that I'm trying to work on, but none of those goals really have a time frame of like when they need to get met or when it needs to get done. Like, it's just continuing showing up every single day, knowing that I've done the best I can, and then seeing what happens. Like, at this point, like if I woke up tomorrow and I weighed 5 pounds heavier, I'm not going to be overly upset. If I weigh 5 pounds less, I'm not going to be overly upset or overly happy, because again, it's just consistency. Just be consistent and show up every single day. And I want to say hope for the best, but know that the best is what's going to happen, because you get what you put in. I was 200 pounds, then I broke my tailbone and my weight shot up to 300. I'm trying to get back down. Richard, that's what tends to happen to people a lot. You get an injury, limit your ability to move the body, and you balloon up in weight. See, for me, the reason I gained all the weight is because I was focused on growing my business. So I went from working out, lifting weights 5 days a week, to not working out at all. And I was working 60, 70, 80, 88 hours a week, working 30, 40, 50 days in a row. And when I did that, I grew a very successful rental business. I took my net worth from 200K to just shy of $1 million in a little over 3 years, 4 years. I now own $1.4 million worth of real estate. I'm on pace to retire at the age of 45, but it took a toll on my body as working, getting up at 7 o'clock and then not getting home until 11 o'clock at night. Like, it takes a toll on your body. And then you get home, you shower. Half the time I picked up McDonald's or Wendy's on the way home. I ate on my way home, I showered. You're in bed by 12 o'clock. Wash, rinse, and repeat, and you're doing that stuff over and over again. I was working every Saturday and Sunday. So the only enjoyment I got in life was candy, coffee with, tons of sugar in it, pop, energy drinks, and I was just taking all that stuff just to survive. I was eating a lot of like high chews because it made me happy, lots of chocolate, and like my weight just ballooned up. And it's funny, I look back at some of my old photos and videos, and it's like, I cannot believe I allowed myself to get that big. Like, I was just massive. But at the same time, like I was still happy because I was growing this very successful business. And so, like I went and I got my real estate license. I was working like 5 jobs, and I was just really growing my life, not realizing that I was not taking care of my physical health at all. Like my physical health was shit, my mental health was shit, but my business was great. So to me, that was a win in life, not realizing that it gets to you in the end. And so my business now is doing very well. And so I was like, dang, I really got to make a change. And so that was when, like, I went to this water park with my kids. I was extremely overweight. I weighed more than, like, the weight limit on the slide was like 280 pounds. I decided to go down anyways, even though I was overweight. I ended up like hurting myself, falling off the tube, like breaking my toes. And it was at that moment, like, man, I'm an embarrassment. It's hard for me to go up down these stairs and play with my kids. Like, what am I doing here? And it was at that moment, it's like, okay, my business is doing well. I don't need to work all these hours. I need to spend more time with my family. And I just did. I just locked in and started losing the weight and, you know, cut back the amount of hours I was working. Mind you, I'm still working a lot. I still probably work 50, 60 hours a week, but I make sure I have a day off at least every other weekend. Like this weekend, I have the whole weekend off. I went from working 20 to 30 hours at my part-time job to like 20 to 30 hours a week. So now I'm only working like 15 to 20 hours every 2 weeks. And so completely changed to become healthier overall. Because at the pace I was going, like I was literally killing myself. Like I had high blood pressure, I was drinking coffee and multiple energy drinks a day and multiple sodas. And I bet you I was consuming anywhere from 1,200 to 2,000 calories a day in just drinks. Just drinks. So think about that. You add the food into it whatsoever. I bet you I was consuming 8,000 calories a day, maybe more. And obviously that's just simply not sustainable. Yeah, I got to where I couldn't ride the amusement park rides with my son. Richard, that's kind of what happened. Like, I still rode the water rides at the park, but I was overweight, and that's why I got hurt, because I was overweight riding something I shouldn't have rode. And at that point, like, I stopped riding the rides the rest of the weekend because I was like, I can't, like, I'm embarrassed, I'm fat. And then not only that, but I was wearing a shirt. Think about this. I was wearing a shirt at an indoor water park. Like, because I was embarrassed of how I looked. Now that I've lost all the weight, guys, I will not wear a shirt all summer long. Spider. There is a spider there, and it is staring at me. It's like, I see you. You see me, you stay over there, we're good. Not a big fan of spiders. Hold on, guys. I gotta kill this spider before it gets me. I got it. Did I see your message? I need advice. Where did you send me a message at, man? Which platform? Because I respond to all messages. So I get probably almost 20 messages on IG every day. And I might not respond that day. Sometimes it's the next day, but I usually respond to all messages. So let me know where you sent it and I'll double check after the live. Richard, spiders freak me out, man. I'm not a fan, but I'm not terrified like I used to be. What up, Knox? How you doing, guys? Guys, I need 3 more likes if y'all haven't done so already. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, show some love and support. I would appreciate that. Let's see if we can get to 40 likes for the live. Guys, my hair is off the chain. I'm doing good today. Today's been a good day. Watched the Michigan game. Michigan advanced to the Sweet 16, which was sweet. Thanks, Knox. Appreciate that. And then, so that kind of pushed my workout back because I wanted to watch the Michigan game. If not, I would have lifted earlier. But we got a full lift in today. We're 23 minutes into our cardio. What up, Deb? How are you doing? What'd I say? We got our full back workout in. We're 23 minutes into our cardio. I've only, not a good thing, but I've only eaten one meal today, so I'm excited to be able to get off the treadmill and go eat. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate that support, man. You've been truly a bless today. Thank you. I should say blessing. I didn't take my allergy med last night because I was so tired. I just kind of passed out early. And I didn't take my allergy meds last night, and I could definitely tell today I'm struggling to breathe. I have 3 boxes, and I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to them. But I'm not getting rid of my dogs because they're my babies. So I just suffer every day. Oh. Whew. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday? I'm feeling good. Feeling good, feeling healthy, feeling happy. I guess that's all we can hope for, right? Well, that's a weird thing to say, Dan. It's weird, bro. Mind you, this is my first impression of you. That escalated quickly. And it's probably less like this and more like this, right? Like, people who say stuff like this aren't like this. They're like this. People who have this tend not to talk that way. So, yeah. Hey Brandon, I'm close to seeing my 6-pack, but I hit a wall. Whole cycle health. Oh. What kind of cycle are you talking about, Paul? Like, what do you mean? Like, are you talking about, like for me, when I usually hit a big wall and I don't really see any changes, I'll do a full cheat day where I'll have a huge surplus of calories. And so, like, I'll try to eat like 4,000 or 5,000 calories. I'll go to a buffet and I'll just pig out. I'll eat whatever I want. It's like, usually I'll start my morning with coffee with creamer, and then I'll kind of eat whatever I want the rest of the day. And it just kind of snowballs from there. And then I'll gain like 5-6 pounds like the next day. And it's just like basically water weight, because when you eat a surplus of calories and salt and carbs, you replenish your glycogen in your body, which absorbs water back into the muscles. Then over the next 3 to 4 days, you'll drop off that water weight. And then the next 3 to 4 days after that, you'll tend to lose 2 to 3 pounds. At least that's my history. And so you'll go from like up 5 or 6 to down 9 total. And it's really worked for me in the past. What's up, Nevaeh? Guys, I need one of you beautiful folks. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to 40 likes for the live. I would truly, truly appreciate that. So, Paul, that's what's worked for me in the past. So usually what I do is I'll stay perfect for 6 days, and then I'll cheat all day one day, or I'll stay perfect for 2 weeks, or like 13 days, and then I'll have a full cheat day. That worked for me. And then not that, but I see a huge spike in my energy and how I feel, and I feel like it re-ramps up my metabolism. So, because like even for me now, like because I only eat 2,000 calories a day, it's not sustainable for someone my size to consistently eat 2,000 calories a day. So, I will have a massive cheat day, not a cheat meal. Because a lot of people say like do like one cheat meal for an hour. Like no, I do a full cheat day. That way, in the day I can eat whatever I want. And it's funny because my stomach can shrink so much. When I do have cheat days, I usually can't eat a bunch anymore anyways because my stomach's small. Like, and after 500-600 calories, I get full pretty easily. So usually I'm just packing in the food even when I'm hungry. Like if I eat it, like if I have coffee with creamer, and then a donut, like a jelly donut, you know, which is probably what jelly donuts, what 600, 700, 800 calories. Like that'll keep me full for almost until dinner. But I'll force myself to eat, you know, another 1,000-calorie lunch, and then I usually do like a buffet style something for dinner. You know, we'll go to like a Chinese restaurant or something like that, and I'll eat almost 2,000 calories. Like I'll eat like a salad with ranch and all the fixings. Then I'll have like a full plate of just meats. You know, I'll do like steak and shrimp and chicken and whatever, just to get about, you know, 60, 70 grams of protein in me, maybe 100 grams of protein in me. And then after that, I'll eat a shit ton of dessert. So like when I did this last time, went to Golden Corral, got a first plate, big plate of salad with, you know, some cheese on there, some turkey, eggs, all that stuff, decent amount of protein. And then like my next plate was like steak and meat and stuff like that. Then I went and I ate 3 pieces of carrot cake. I had ice cream with like hot fudge. But I had ice cream with hot fudge and hot caramel. Then I ate some like cookies and other stuff like that. So I easily got probably 2,000 calories, maybe even more, in just that meal. And so for me, like it makes my body feel better. It helps the mental fatigue of like dieting, like feel better. And then I'm miserable the next couple of days because my body's not used to that. But like it really does help with every aspect. So that's why like the 30 days of perfection for me sometimes is extremely difficult, because again, for 30 days, I'm eating roughly 2,000 to 2,200 calories for 30 straight days. So sometimes like I get really hungry, and then there's other days where I'm not hungry at all. So it's just, the body's really weird. Thanks guys, we got to 40 likes over there. I truly appreciate you guys. So you just got to figure out what works for you, and not one size fits all, because you'll have these people that come in here and say, well, you got to do the Mediterranean diet, or you got to eat more red meat, or you got to do the carnivore diet. Let me say bullshit. Like figure out what works for you, then do that. Not one shoe fits all. Whew. Definitely getting hungry. All right, guys, we are 30 minutes into our cardio. And it is cold as hell in my basement right now for whatever reason. Like obviously it's cold outside, but it's cold. Sounds good, man. Thanks. I'll play around with my diet. Paul, something else I also did that I feel like has helped me for like some of the cravings. I've recently added where like I'll do like a chocolate rice cake like 10 minutes before I go to bed, or like I'll do either chocolate caramel or like the apple rice cake right before I go to bed. They're 60 calories, but something about having something sweet to look forward to at the end of the night has really helped me with not cheating, like wanting to cheat on my diet. And then I've also bought like the jalapeno rice cakes, which are really good. So I might have like 4 or 5 like the little jalapeno ones, and then I'll have like one of the bigger, like more sweeter ones, and it's probably like 80 to 100 calories that I'll eat probably 10-15 minutes before I go to bed. And it still only brings me up to probably 2,200 calories a day, and that has helped a lot too. Welcome in, Venom. I appreciate that. Venom just became a basic member. Thank you, Venom. I truly appreciate that, man. I truly, truly, truly appreciate that. That's absolutely awesome. But I actually think you're the first person that's actually became a member or subscribed since I refurbished the channel. So I appreciate that, boss. I put in so much hard work. Like, so much hard work to get to where I'm at. And I appreciate you. Like, that stuff gets emotional and stuff. I put in so many hours, like live streaming, making videos, doing editing and stuff like that. I keep being too busy to come here, but I'll stop by more often. Thanks, Venom. I appreciate that, man. I truly do. You have no clue how much that means to me. Oh man, it's just made my day. Guys, I know there's only a couple of you here, but can we get some flexes in the chat for Venom? for becoming a member. I appreciate that. It's probably the only bots here at this point, but I appreciate it. Ooh. All right, we're up to 33 minutes. Definitely starting to sweat. I'm definitely getting hungry. Oh. Sent 5 fitness by Brandon gift membership. Venom, man, you are the MVP, buddy. Thank you so much. So it looks like Heather, Ralph, Lucas, all those people. Oh my gosh, buddy, that is absolutely amazing, man. I truly appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much, man. Wow. It's crazy. I was just starting to run out of motivation to get, and I was about to hop off this treadmill because it's, or even maybe stop streaming because I was like, man, I got to keep going. Because sometimes, like, I get bored. And then when I get bored, it's like I've done my 30 minutes. Like, so I'm happy with that. But, man, my man just had 6 memberships just signed up on over there. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. That's that extra motivation I needed to keep going. It's crazy. Like, today has been a great day. Like, I woke up this morning, hopped on the scale. I was down to 296.4, which is the lowest I've been so far since I started this journey. So I'm down 96.6 pounds, which is the best I've been so far. Like, I'm excited to see what the next couple days bring. Like, I feel like now I officially got all the water weight off me that I had in me from eating like crap the last 10 days before that when I had COVID. And now I am fucking locked in and ready for greatness. Battle to save myself. Sometimes I don't want to stream. Yeah, Venom. Yeah. It's funny. My best friend Spencer right now, he started streaming gaming. And I've just been on his ass and like, dude, you just got to do it. You got to show up. You got to do it. You got to show up. And he's done it the last 2 days. And I've been so proud of him. Thanks, Venom. I appreciate that. And so, like, I've had, like, really good things have happened with, like, my social media in, like, the last month. Like, I've gained roughly 3,500 subscribers on Instagram. I've gained probably 4,000 subscribers on Facebook. I've gained 1,000 subscribers here. So, like, things are really upticking. But it's still, it's slow. Like, I've made total probably about $300-400 on my social media in the last month. And so it's just continuing to show up every single day. You know, some days are bad, some days are good. Some weeks are bad, some weeks are good. You just got to continue showing up and just doing the best. You know, it's funny. Random people on the internet show massive support and just come out and say, hey, you look great. You're doing really good. Like, keep going. You're an inspiration. Like, keep pushing. But the people you know in your personal life never say anything. It's never like, hey, good job. Or it's more of like, why are you posting on social media? Why are you doing this? Like, why are you doing that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And it's like, wow, man, that shit's wild. Like, I get support from random people I don't even know, I've never met. And then the people I don't know, or I do know, are like telling me not to do it. And it's like, dude, like, there's the ability to make tons of money on this stuff. Why wouldn't you do it? And then not only that, but you have the ability to inspire others to improve their lives. Like, and it doesn't cost me anything. Like, I'm already paying my phone bill every month. I'm already paying the internet bill every month. So what I'm doing is making myself healthy by working out and then encourage people to do that. So failure in the journey is the process, not the 100%, man. You are 100% right. Yeah, 0 people from real friends who are motivated people, etc. But the random reels I share, it's crazy, man. And you know what's funny? Like, I have a couple people that when I first started doing this followed me on like IG, and they will literally comment on every video, or they'll send me private messages about, hey man, good job, like, hey, blah blah. Like, people I've started to build relationships with that I've never met, but yet show up every single day to support me. And I try to do the same thing and vice versa. So it's crazy. It just takes a total on me now. Relying on me makes me take action. Yeah, and that's kind of the thing is, man, like, for me, like, That's why I started the 30 Days of Perfection again, because again, I have people on the internet that are now holding me accountable. And like they know, like I'm gonna post a video of my update every morning. And if I have to come in here and feel like a loser and say, hey guys, 30 Days of Perfection is no longer happening. I ate a cheeseburger last night. I'm a bum. Like I can't do that to myself. Like it's me versus me every single day. And I'm never gonna allow me to beat me. So for 30 days I have to lock in, like it's not an option. %. And Ben, I'm actually working on a video right now, and I'm screenshotting and I'm asking everybody permission first, obviously. And people who have sent me messages about being inspired and how much I've helped them along their journey. I'm actually working on a video right now to just really send out to be like, listen, like this is why I'm doing this, because I've got people telling me all the time about how much my story has helped them in their life and how much it has inspired them to want to do better. So I'm pretty excited about that. Thanks, Jeremy. I appreciate that, man. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, I need one more like. Let's get to 45 likes for this live. I would truly, truly appreciate that. Whew. You know, I'm going to put this on for just a few minutes. Like I am cold. Whew. Yeah, I've had people reach out to me saying that I inspire them and never change their life and watch daily, but they never compliment me in life. Well, Venom, you know what's another crazy thing? So, like, I work out at Planet Fitness. Like, sometimes when I don't feel like working out at home, I had someone walk up to me in the gym the other day and said, hey, you're that YouTube guy, right? I'm like, excuse me? He's like, you know, you're the YouTube guy that once in a while tells people to fuck off when they're being mean? Like, yeah, sounds like me. He's like, yeah. He's like, I watch all your videos. He's like, I love your stuff. And, like, I was so awestruck because, like, to me, I'm just a normal dude. Like, I'm just a basic normal dude. There's nothing special about me outside of I'm just willing to work harder than most people. And so when this guy came up to me, like I felt like I was rude to him. But I was so took back. I had to go back later and talk to him and be like, hey man, like, thank you. I truly appreciate that. I appreciate the compliment. Like it was pretty neat. Like I never imagined anybody walking up to me in society and being like, hey, I recognize you from your social media. So it was such a surreal moment. I finally found your YouTube link. Yeah, Jeremy, it's Fitness by Brandon. If you go look it up on YouTube. Haha, that makes the moment. It's fantastic. That's kind of when I feel I finally felt like, huh, I finally made it. It was pretty neat. It was a pretty neat moment. I can't get over how cold it is in my basement right now. Like, I turned the heater on for a while to take, I think it's because it's just so damp outside. Just feels extra damp in here. Whew. All right. I think I'm going to do 45 minutes today and call it good so I can go upstairs and get something to eat because I've only eaten one meal today and it's what, like after 4 o'clock, so 500 calories and only, or 4 o'clock. Usually I've had roughly 3 meals by this time. So I'll get 45 minutes in and then I'm going to go upstairs and eat something as I'm pretty damn hungry. Thanks, Venom. I appreciate that, man. I truly do. I got 3 minutes left. So 42 minutes in, got 3 minutes left. And you know, the last few minutes are always the hardest, right? Last few minutes are always the hardest. What's the distance? At 45 minutes, I'll be at 3 miles. So usually I do 4 miles every day, but again, my meal routine is off because I was on the weekends. Basically just got up, drank like 4 cups of coffee, and just kind of chilled on the couch, and then watched the Michigan game. How many calories are you intaking a day? Dirty Diamond, normally I do 2,000 calories a day. So 4 meals, 500 calories each. And it's probably between 2,000 and 2,200 because I've been adding some rice cakes in at the end of the day as more of a like an extra like feel good. So thanks, Colin, I appreciate it, man. So I've been doing some like either like a chocolate rice cake, and then I really like the jalapeno rice cake. So it's kind of like a salty treat, and then I'll do a sweet treat before the end of the day. So I look forward to it. And I've actually noticed when I added the extra calories for the rice cakes, I've actually noticed that I've lost weight a little bit easier. So I don't know why, but I feel like it's definitely helping with the weight loss by increasing the calories by 100 or 200. So, but even then, like I can increase my calories by 500-600 and still lose weight, because basically on the math I did, I burn between 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day with the steps I get in at work, and then the amount of cardio I do plus lifting weights. I burn between 3,500 to 4,000 a day, and I'm only eating like 2,200, 2,100. So I'm roughly losing a pound of weight every 2 days, every 3 days. And so even if I increased my calories to 3,000, I would still lose a pound a week. So I've been doing really well. Same here, Jeremy. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all that love and support, guys. That's solid, man. I'm slacking on the cardio. Yeah, cardio is definitely can be the most difficult at times. What's my goal weight? My goal weight right now is to get down to 203. So to go from 303 to 203 is 100 pounds of weight loss. So from 203 to 303, or from 303 to 203 is 100 pounds. That is my next big goal. So it'll be a huge achievement to be able to say, hey, I've lost 100 pounds. But then it's also pathetic to say I have lost 100 pounds because I allowed myself to get so big. But guys, to be honest with you, I'm incredibly lightheaded right now because I have not eaten enough today. I feel nauseous and sick to my stomach, so I'm going to go upstairs and eat. So I will catch you guys later. Again, Venom, I truly appreciate your support, man. You really helped me push through these last 15 minutes. So thank you so much. I couldn't thank you enough for it. You're absolutely awesome. And I can't say enough about that support I received today and from everybody, guys. So you guys all have a great day. I will see you guys. I'll probably stream my cardio tomorrow. I'm only going to do cardio tomorrow. You all have a great day. Bye.